Bit of an unboxing video here. We've got 3 new weighted vests through Exersci. If you're interested in this company, I got a 10% discount on it, so use Warhorse 10 as a code. Let's see which ones we got. That's it, mate. Got a little bit of help with this unboxing. Let's have a crack at it. Don't want to put a hole through the bloody vest, you know? No. Yeah, that looks like it's my one. Interesting. That's a great one. That's a great one. So that means this one must be. Maybe it's pretty cool. It does actually. So I got a 12 kilogram with a grey, and 20 on the others. 20 on the others, yeah. Right. That's the desert camo, if anyone's interested in what they look like. Again, code Warhorse 10 for it. We've got a black one there, all set up. That's what he's going for. And we've got the grey one for you Warhorse trainers. That's going to be 12.5 kilogram in that one. So it should be good. So, right. So as for making this up, I'll show you with the grey one. So you've got 2 different areas on this. So this area is one, that's one, and then these are actually on their own. So this part here you can adjust if it's too tight on your shoulders. This part here you can adjust for big bellies like me. So let me show you how that works. So as you open that up, I'll tell you what, if I give you the camera, mate, because once you've got it on your camera, you can there you go. You can copy me.
Right, leave it on the table, right?
Yeah. So these obviously just Velcro out like that, and on the back. This is the belly part, so I know I'm going to have to adjust mine because I've got a belly. So this part here, you've got a little cable that tucks into this area. Just pull that cable out. It'll just be around here somewhere. Okay, and then you can adjust all this. So if you take these off, because you might have to adjust yours actually, I don't know if because you've got big shoulders, you've got good waist.
We'll see.
Just all that. So I'm going to go for, I don't know, maybe this one here. So second one in. So you kind of go second one in, bring this one down. I'll make this one my 20, I think. I know I was going to do the desert camo, but I really like this colour. So I'll make this the 20, and I'll make the desert camo the 23.5 that I ordered. So a bit fiddly, mate, but...
Got both sides?
Yeah, you've got to do both sides. So that's it. And then that just kind of feeds in that little hole, just in there. And just be conscious that it actually pushes down this part of the seam.
Yep.
So you have to kind of push it down like that. Okay, kind of pull the slack from it, and then obviously you just do the other side exactly the same way. So if you've got that on there, stop it, and then we'll crack on. Hey guys, so I'm going to go and build this now, because I've got quite big shoulders and a broad back. The standard vest kind of sits like here on me, so I have to drop that down and expand the back as well, because obviously I am a big guy. Thank you for all those comments. I'm working on it. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to work on it with these scars and hernias and bits and pieces, but I will be working on it. So this is my 23.5 kilogram vest that I'm building now. The benefit of being a really big guy is obviously that used to lift is I am actually very, very strong, so I can carry that. I've been jumping and running around in a 20 kilograms so far, so this is going to be my 23.5. Right, so adjusting it. How you adjust your vest is the same way that you would adjust the back end, which I just did on the other video with the grey, but I'm going to do it again on here. So you lift up that back flap. I find that you turn those over, stick it down. It's pretty sweet. You want to do this, pull all the cords off there, all the way through. There you go. Okay, so with this, You can then undo the other side as well, do exactly the same. Just kind of pull all the cords off, pull it through, like so. Okay, beautiful. Right, obviously extend the vest out. Say obviously, like it's obvious, it's really not. These parts open up. Okay, so as you open these up, again, kind of Velcro them together, so you've got a lot of space, because otherwise you're going to end up with loads of little bits just kind of slapping around in the face of the fiddly stuff. And if you're anything like me with kind of quite big man hands, it's a bit of a nightmare.
Sausage fingers.
Yeah, sausage fingers. We'll go on. So you undo all of this, like that, and it exposes this wire. Now this wire, actually, it's all one vest. So you've got this part that ends here, that part there, and then that part that's at that goes around the back is actually, these are individual. So we're going to thread this through the back of the vest. So bring that through that way, bring that through that way. Now I know that I pretty much just need to drop one session off of this. So if I do that and undo all of this, like so, I can then move it down one notch. That's what I need just to do it. You can move it down all the way down. You can have a massive, people that are like Trapzilla. I quite like it snug, so I want it to sit like where my clavicle is, just there. Rather than, at the moment it's kind of sat here, so I want it to just sit here. I don't want it too far down because I quite like it to be snug on my chest. It just feels nice when I'm running. So we're going to go like this. So kind of just done one extra on there. So over, under. I'm only going to show you one side, guys, because otherwise it's just going to be a bit tedious. Just me talking and showing you this. So what I'm doing is I'm threading it in between, over, under, like knitting it back together, but with it in a slightly different position. There we go. So always kind of go under that first band and make sure it goes over that second one. You're not going to get it under that hook, because what you'll end up with is a little ball of fabric there, which will just, if you're anything like me, just irritate. It then threads through a little hole there, which then threads through a little hole down here. So as you can see, it's quite easy. It's a bit fiddly, but it's quite easy. I've done quite a lot. We've got a few of these here at Warhorse training, so I've had a little bit of practice with it. So you've got to try and get that to go down there. At the moment it's curling around, so it's not going where I need it to. Poked it through the bottom like that. You then just pull it through. This is where you choose what size belly back, whatever you are. What I like to do personally, just for me, is I put it on the very last one or the second to last one, because I like the straps to go over like this and pretty much overlap in the middle. I wouldn't get them so they overlap like that, because they're not going to Velcro very well. But obviously if they overlap just like this, it's going to pull and not work well. So I get it so it's kind of like that or like that, and that seems to be kind of these two settings for me. So for this particular vest, I'm going to put it on this one. Actually, I'll put it on the second one. I'll show you what that looks like, guys. That one's on the last setting, so. If you're looking at my hands thinking they look sore, it's just a form of eczema. The changing weather's affected my skin massively. Yeah, I didn't add that to my magical list of problems I suffer with, but never mind, eh? Doesn't kill you, makes you stronger, or is character building to make you a better version of yourself. Right, we're going to pause it for now, and then I'll show you right at the very end. Right, so guys, we've now strapped it all in, it's all sorted, and I've gone with this setting at the back. We're now going to put the weights in. So the weights come into a little flap like this. You'll see inside that you've got a little cover there. You've also got these long strips there. So we've got two 5.5s because this is going to be a 23.5 kilogram vest. So that then goes in. Okay, I'm then going to put another 5.5 in. The vest is 1.5 kilogram if you're wondering where my massive 4 5.5s make 23, because obviously it doesn't. So because it's got two discs, I want to make sure they're nice and even. I like symmetry, I like things to feel good whilst I'm running. This strap then holds onto that. So essentially inside the actual body armour itself, not body armour, this goes over like that and velcros to the inside. So this goes over and velcros to then hold it. So it's held with two of these and one of those. So that's how it kind of defies gravity as you're running and doesn't slip out the bottom of it.
It's always funny if you run from mine and then it just go, oh, there you go, add some weights.
I've had some cheap ones before then, but not drop on your toe or the back of your heels. Honestly, in my opinion, guys, I don't think buy expensive by no means, but buy it once or buy it twice is a good saying that comes together. So as you can see there, that pocket's gone into it then. And then it's also got additional Velcro straps here. So it's atro Velcroed in 3 different times. And then this goes up and over like that to go onto that. So it's another Velcro strap. So it's very, very much sturdy and secure. So obviously, Exersci sponsor, use Warhorse 10 as a code for 10% discount. So exactly the same here, make sure those straps are undone. We're just going to do this just to make it a little bit easier. Just going to take that bit. So this is, ideally when you put these together, I want it to be like that. It's probably going to be more like this because I've gone quite wide on it. But what you don't want is that really. Because that one's Velcroed in nicely, that one isn't really Velcroed. It will be Velcroed to this bit, but it's not really held in as securely as you'd like it to be.
Yeah. So otherwise just a tassel hanging out.
Well, the last thing you want is for it to not be smart. So again, bringing this down, bringing this open, we've got 5.5. Okay. Another 5.5. These are lovely made, really, really well made. Love the little trick of not body armour, just in case anyone goes, I'm gonna wear that and I'm safe. So then put this strap down like that.
What are those discs made out of?
Metal. Looks like it's some type of cast iron. I'm not positive on metal. I mean, leave in the comments section, guys, if you know what they're made of, or if Exersci wants to, but it looks like some type of metal. I'd probably say cast, but I don't really know. Okay, so again, that clips up, and then this clips up and goes over. Pause for a sec, Tass, let me get up. Right, so this one's extremely heavy compared to my other one. One thing I will say with these is be very careful because they do like to eat ears. So how I like to do it is kind of pop it over one shoulder. It's a little bit easier.
Bit like Laser Quest when you put them on.
Kind of like Laser Quest, yeah. So right or left. I think Laser Quest, they use the right, don't you? You just slide it over.
Yeah.
But you pop it over your head. Again, watch those ears, so because it will eat them.
Nom nom nom.
As you can see, that's where I like it to be sat a little bit, which is quite nice. Not too tight, not close to the quadruple chin. And this bit can go round and attach. This bit can go round and attach. It's important that we give enough slack so when we're moving and breathing, it's not like, it's too tight. You know, I could get that a lot tighter, but I wouldn't like to not be able to breathe. Then you just fold your flaps down, tuck your mitts up. I'll be careful what I'm saying here, aren't I? And then jobs are good in. Ready to go for a run. Anyway, guys, stay tuned for more videos on my Murph. I'm on day 6. Depends when I upload this video, obviously. Exercise for all your gym equipment. Come into the training room. There's a few little bits here. This isn't a show boast in any way, shape or form, but I really respect the company. Love their brand. We've got some fantastic gear from them. There is a lot more than that, but yeah, it's all really, really good. So I would say get yourself sorted. Hook them up, use code Warhorse10 for 10% discount. And yeah, I mean, failing that, tell them Anton sends you from Warhorse, and I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Till the next time, take care guys, peace.